That's a bird, son.
Well, how come it's up in the tree?
Birds can fly, boy. You never seen geese in the air? A crow haggling over the trash?
Mr. Apple, how come birds can fly? Why can't we?
Well, son, you ever hear about this thing called gravity? Well, gravity is this natural phenomenon by which all things with mass are brought together. It's why we're all circling around that thing like a bunch of kids on a carousel. When you think about the problem of flight, you've got thrust, and you've got drag, and then if you think about the way our friend over there has his wings built, you're not getting a word of what I'm saying, are you?
Not really, sir. I mean, air is air. What's a fluid?
Forget about it, kid. All you need to know for now is there's this thing called physics. Physics is what makes the world turn, what keeps us breathing. It makes everything work, yeah?
And how is that, Mr. Apple?
You'll understand it all one day, son. I promise. For now, just trust me.
What was the time? What happened?
Birdsong, that was so close. Spectacular.
Well, how'd I do, coach?
Second place, that's a podium finish. And by .000001 seconds, amazing. Simply amazing.
I lost.
You're one of the best swimmers in the state, one of the top in the nation for the 50 breaststroke.
So I was the first to lose by .000001 seconds?
Jim, you can't.
How do I fix this?
Fix? What about a little celebration first?
No, how can we make sure this never happens again? More hours in the pool, more conditioning, fine-tuning my technique.
Birdsong, listen to me now. Most of the other guys, I'd say we'll get them next year. You're not cut out for the usual rumble. I mean, .000001 seconds? Gee, sometimes you just get in the water and there's all these forces, you know, the whole shebang. And it just comes down to simple physics. You gonna be alright, Jim? Cheer up, buckaroo.
Simple physics. What a load of nothing.
It's simple physics. What does it all mean?
She's like, enough people get it right, I'm right. He's like, enough people get it wrong. What did they say?
Oh, it's you, Jim. How are you?
What did they say?
Oh, well, I tried to talk to them. I really did. But I don't think we have enough resources to fund an F equals MA exam.
Enough resources?
There was what is the phrase? Limited interest. You're one of the very few who thought about taking this test, and
How do you know? Did you ask?
I don't like that attitude, Jim. I don't need to ask. That's how school works. We already have to make such an effort to force students to learn. Why would we waste our precious free time on some optional physics test?
Well, maybe if we had a test, more students would be interested.
Look here, honey, I have a staff meeting now, but if you really want this, you talk to the office. I'm sure they'd just love to hear from you.
Okay, but at the staff meeting, could you bring...
Talk to the office, honey.
Here's the situation. Normally, both your asses would be dead as fucking fried chicken, but you happen to pull this shit while I'm in a transitional period and I don't want to kill you. But I can't give you this case, because it don't belong. I've been through too much shit over this case this morning to just hand it over to you. Vincent! Be cool! Yolanda, it's cool, baby! It's cool! We still just talking. Come on, point the gun at me! Point the gun at me! There you go. And Vincent, you just hang back. Don't do a goddamn thing. Cool, honey bunny. How we doing, baby?
I gotta go pee.
Just hang in there, baby. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. And Ringo's proud of you. It's almost over. Tell her you're proud of you.
Proud of you, honey bunny.
I want you to go in that bag.
At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over.
Welcome to another sunny day at El Centro. Speech and debate is meeting in the gym's second floor at 3:30 p.m. after school today. Registration for the PSAT can be turned in to Miss Collins in the services office through Friday next week. But aside from the usual rumble, we have some very exciting news. As some of you may know, this was our school's first year in the F equals MA contest.
F equals MA? What kind of nerd business is that?
Can you show your math, meathead?
What'd you say, Birdie?
We had one student participate, and this student has been selected for the United States National Physics Olympiad. This is a very great honor, folks. Our school is extremely proud to have supported such a student.
Physics? Now who in the world would give a crap ball about something like that?
Let's all give a hand to our very own Jim Birdsong.
Birdsong, you're into that hijinky stuff, just what I thought.
What kind of loser knows?
What's the matter, Birdsong? Got nothing to say, nerd?
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's enough, Jack. Jim, I thought better of you. Back to Fitzgerald.
So where are you headed?
See you later.
It's really far.
Hey, Remy, what's up? This is yours, I guess. Hi, I'm Birdsong. Jim Birdsong. What's your name?
Hector, just Hector. What are you studying?
Chemical engineering. What about you?
I'm joining a frat.
Which frat are you thinking about joining?
I was thinking Alpha Kappa Epsilon, but I heard in order to rush, you have to drink piss. But, you know, if you want, we could do it together.
No thanks. I'm good. I have work to do. Thanks, though.
Yeah, it's basic, simple physics, but it gets the job done, you dig? Okay, we'll move on to circuits. Hopefully this is a review for all of you. Hopefully we'll finish all of it today. I don't know, we have at least... Oh, look at the time, it's 3:15. This class ended 45 minutes ago. I'm so sorry, we'll continue next time.
Here, Becky.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well, this stuff looks easy for you. I'm statistics. Want to get lunch?
Yeah, sure. What's your name?
Hi, Teresa. Yours?
Birdsong. Jim Birdsong.
Birdsong, the mechanical engineer.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Jesus, man, you alright?
Yeah, sure. I'm peachy.
Jim, you look like you're a second away from seeing a real bright light. What's up with you?
No, there's no time.
Time to what?
Anything.
This isn't sustainable, dude. You're an engineering major, and you're working, I don't even know how many jobs at this point.
3.
But one of these days, you're gonna drop and not get up. You need to take a semester off or something, dude. Eat this, alright? I gotta go back out front, but don't die out here in the meantime.
Okay.
Hello, Jim.
Is that Michael Faraday?
Glad to see someone still knows this old face.
I really must be losing my mind.
Hardly at all, Jim. I assure you, you're quite sane.
You're dead.
I am, I hope, very thankful that in the withdrawal of the powers and things of life, a good hope is left with me, which makes the contemplation of death a comfort, not a fear.
What?
I'm here, Jim, because you are at a crossroads. And when someone needs my assistance, who is death to stop me from giving aid?
A crossroads? Between what?
Well, Jim, you're the reason I'm here. Why don't you tell me?
I'm thinking about not doing this anymore.
And what is this?
Engineering, college, studying all the time, passing out in sandwich shops, pretty much everything.
Do you remember my last words, Jim?
I think so. I shall be with Christ, and that's enough.
Just so. Are you a Christian?
Well,
no matter. Everyone needs to believe what they do. You see, I had no fear, no doubt, even in dying, because I have faith. You, Jim, I see someone who's troubled by uncertainty.
Yeah, I guess. It's just been tough. A lot tougher than I thought it would be this past year.
I'll ask you, Jim. No dallying around. Do you believe in what you're doing here at UCLA?
Yes, I do.
And there you have your answer.
Wait, Mr. Faraday, there are some things I'd like to... Alright then. See you never.
When we're dead, when we're
Went by fast.
Yeah, we're college grads. Who would have thought?
I totally thought.
Yeah, you were 99% confident that you would have graduated within 3.5 to 4.5 years. We get it.
Seriously though, I always believed you could do it.
Really?
Of course.
Thanks.
No problem. So we'll be headed to grad school after this?
I've never really lived up north.
Up north? Since when did Berkeley count as up north?
I've lived in Southern California my whole life. Not really sure what life is like outside of these parts.
It'll be an adventure. What are you planning on researching up north?
This time around it's all about air pollution control. You're doing a usual statistics grind, correct?
Yeah, you know me.
You see a place that's alive with purpose and passion. You see a place inspired by a long tradition of untraditional excellence. You see a place built by the people, for the people of California, the nation, and the world. What do you see? You see Berkeley.
Here's your coffee, Adam.
Oh, thanks. Wait, where's the sugar?
Oh, sorry. I already added it.
How many times have I told you before?
We were here to discuss my project proposal for my
Oh.
thesis. I read some papers, and I think I understand the basics, but...
Right. Was it the one about air pollution? Yes. Okay, well, all you gotta do is follow exactly what it says. Shit, wait, get the paper towels, quick. These papers aren't gonna work. Seriously, Jim, don't worry about spelling my copy.
But you...
No, seriously, it's okay. Everyone has those moments, alright? Alright, look, for your project, really, all you gotta do is take a look at this equation, pretty much just follow this, got everything you need.
Why are we using this equation?
What do you mean, why are we using it? Look. Someone presented this equation last year, IMN, and it got published in the Industrial Journal of Engineering and Management. Simply amazing.
Well, what does it mean? It doesn't make any intuitive sense.
You're crazy. Okay, look, Jim, all you gotta do, stick around, do a bit of research. That's what you're here for, right? Look, just trust the system, do as I say, alright? Everything's gonna work out.
Hi, I'm Jim.
I know who you are.
You do?
Yes. The interview with Havisham for the position of junior electrical engineer. 9:30 a.m. Tuesday. You're 26 minutes early.
Yes, well...
Up to the second floor to the right. You'll see a directory anyhow.
Have a lovely...
Good luck.
Thank you.
You'll need it.
You must be our dear Jim Birdsong, yes? Well, Jimmy boy, glad to have you here. Now, let's just head over here and everything should be fantastic. Now, let me be clear, my dear Jim Bogley. We do have the most exacting of standards here.
So I've heard. Quotech only takes the best and brightest.
Yes, precisely. We have to protect our assets, you see. A whole lot of money poured into these projects. The shareholders will have their hides, really. Okay, now let's get started. I won't have to solve both the problems close to this. You have. One minute and
Okay, there's a switch here. Now let me trace the current here. There's no way I have enough time for this. No way anyone but a robot would. What do they want from me?
Hi again.
Michael Faraday. Is that you? I'm a little bit in the middle of something right now.
Fear not. It's as I said in my laboratory journal. What did I say, Jim?
Give me a hint, Mr. Faraday. Which entry?
Number 10,040.
All this is a dream.
Exactly. Now what do they want you to see here?
I don't know.
But still try, for who knows what is possible.
Do you mean to say, Mr. Faraday, that this could all be a dream?
What have I always said? Nothing is too wonderful to be true if it be consistent with the laws of nature.
How can it be?
Think of the inconsistencies, Jim, the internal logic. How did you get here?
I was running here from
You were running.
And I was 26 minutes early.
Exactly.
You sound quite mad when you're Jim Bird, trying to get you a cup of water and aspirin.
Is this even real? This job, tech, about my project? Is any of it real?
Congratulations, Mr. Birdsong. You passed our test. The job is yours. You start in 2 weeks.
We met before?
This way, Mr. Birdsong.
No, wait, you were there, weren't you?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Birdsong.
I'm not mad. I just want to know how. You're not really a receptionist, are you?
It's one of our research projects for the Pentagon. Altered states of consciousness, false reality.
Good lord.
Yes. I can't tell you exactly, obviously. We're all under ironclad NDAs here. I talk, I die.
Oh.
But Mr. Birdsong, a piece of advice. Be very, very careful who you let make your food.
And everybody knows she mine, so she extra plug. Every bounce at every club show her extra love. We just praying the new fame don't get the best of us. But all good things gotta come to an end. She let it go to her head, no, not mine, Rhea.
What do you think, Jim? I mean, I can't believe the Hyros had this funded. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah. Look, Pete, are you going to do this?
What do you mean I'm going to do this? This is my job.
It doesn't have to be. You said it yourself, Peter. This is true insanity.
That's easy for you to say, Jim. You're young. It doesn't matter. I've got 4 kids at home. The oldest is heading off to college soon.
We're going to... Have you read the proposal? Peter, what we're doing is wrong. These are people, real people, from low-income neighborhoods. Kids who make mistakes. You can't protect themselves.
I know. I mean, I have a family. You can't just up and leave. You need to blow the whistle?
I don't know.
Look, Jim. You're a good kid. A straight Arab. But Coltech does not mess around. You snitch, and they'll have your ass before you can say asylum. Doesn't matter if you have government protection, if you've left the country, they have eyes everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm sorry.
I quit.
Talk to me. My brother, homie. Is that what I think that is? I know that's not what I think that is. Why are you so angry? See, you young men are dying of thirst. Do you know what that means? That means you need water, holy water. You need to be baptized with the Spirit of the Lord. Do you want to receive God as your personal Savior? Okay, repeat after me. Lord God, I come to you a sinner. Lord God, I come to you a sinner. And I humbly repent for my sins. I humbly repent for my sins. I believe that Jesus is Lord.
Yeah. I'm gonna need your help with something.
UCLA, impressive.
Let him continue, won't you, Mike? You do this to everybody.
As I was saying, I know a lot of science, like...
I'm no Bill Nye science guy, but you guys just build stuff, right? Like, what do they build, Darn?
Like motorcycles. Stop interrupting him, Mike. You could just ask. I don't know why I married you.
I firmly believe that I need to do something, share ideas, make a positive contribution to the world.
Really?
Well, maybe it's more about, you see, at my previous company...
Oh, Coltech. Weren't you guys doing those psychedelic therapeutic testings? Didn't their main engineer jump ship because it was totally immoral? Like, wasn't there like a main internal company revolt because everything you did was very unethical and horribly wrong?
Wait, how'd you know?
Coltech, they're huge. Why did you leave?
It's because they were doing tons of illegal things like drugging 5-year-olds.
Oh, it's redemption. You're trying to make up for the fact that you subjected thousands of disadvantaged kids to experimental testing.
That's so romantic.
We're not supposed to tell you this right now, but you're in. No doubt about it.
You handled that so well, honey.
Thanks, darling. So you, Coltech.
Jim, what you're talking about is insanity.
What do you mean insanity?
Switching over from teaching chemistry, it's impossible, especially at this school. You've been teaching for 1 year. 1 year. You could lose your job trying to pull a stunt like this.
Have you ever read the Aeneid?
I teach AP Chem, not lie, Jim. What?
Nothing. Anyway. Virgil says, Audentis fortuna vivat.
The hell are you on about, Jim?
Fortune favors the bold.
Oh, really?
I'm teaching physics at this school, no matter what the cost. I know this is what I was meant to do. You see this? This load of mumbo jumbo?
Jim, you mean the second law of thermodynamics?
Yeah. I shudder to think of it.
You shudder to think of one of the governing principles of the known universe?
Precisely. This is all utter imbecility.
There's no way that's a word.
I can't teach this for another year, another day, another second. I'm teaching physics.
Hello to you too, Jim. How's it going?
From now on, I'm teaching AP Physics C and Physics Honors. And you're making me chair of the physics department, even though some say that doesn't exist.
I don't have the authority necessary to do that. Plus, that kind of stuff takes years. Also, you have like a semester of chem to finish teaching. Are you suggesting you can just abandon those classes?
I'm suggesting that you fulfill my destiny.
Yeah, no. There's only one way you can make this happen, and that's basically impossible.
What is it?
If you happen to have the contact information of one of the most influential scientists in history, and they could vouch for you, I suppose we'd have to do what you said.
I happen to have exactly that.
Michael Faraday, at your service. Is that normal?
Nope. We should be good from here on out.
Get key and get value. And if they're stored.
Oh, it's you, Alan?
Oh, it's Alex. What did they say?
What did you say? I've got bad memory for you. Probably a consequence of storing all the genius for such a
I sent you an email for the F equals MA contest. Did you get it?
I don't do emails. Not after what happened at Coltech.
Yeah, at Coltech. Did the administration get to it?
I don't think so. I remember I wanted to take the F equals MA exam in high school.
Yeah, I think you told us about this.
Mrs. whatever her name was, she didn't even ask the office to instate it actually.
Cool story, Mr. Birdsong.
So we didn't have the resources, whatever that means. So I petitioned. Every single day. In front of the office, bros out fighting to get the test.
So did they create it?
Yes, they did. And guess what?
What?
Way back when, I got a perfect score. You remind me of myself, Alexander. I'm on your side.
Thanks. Also regarding the grade on the last test.
When I hear Birdsong, I think of God.
He's a guy. He teaches on his campus. He sounds like a good physics teacher. That's about it.
Okay.
Good answer.
I literally don't know who Birdsong is. Okay, that's fine. Physics? Yeah, he's physics. There we go.
He likes Game of Thrones, I heard.
Okay, I think we're good.
Oh, he's a really cool teacher. I've really enjoyed having him for the past 3 years.
How did you have him for 3 years?
I think he's a great personality, even better teacher. He's very different from other science teachers I've had in the past. He cares very much about his students. Puts a lot of work into devising a curriculum that enables.
Really, he can ride a horse really good. That's all I know.
That's good. Really good.
When I think of Mr. Birdsong, I think of the word that rhymes with awesome. Super awesome.
From what I hear, he's a physics teacher at Monte Vista.
He's hella funny.
Mr. Birdsong is probably one of my favorite teachers in high school. I had him for Physics 1 and Physics C, and it was quite the experience. He's a very interesting man, and He has a certain charisma and aura that makes me want to learn in his class. But what I'm trying to say is that Mr. Birdsong has a unique style of teaching where he kind of like, it's a lot of tough love, but he makes sure that you eventually get there, and I really appreciate that, and I would like to visit him and hopefully tell him that I'm better at physics, and I don't know, he made me want to like minor in physics to some extent, which I think is really interesting because I've never been that math-based person, so changing me to like physics was wow on his part. Other than that, Mr. Birdsong, I'm going to miss you. I liked high school with you.
Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, that was good. That was really good.